Fuck COVID-19. Hello and welcome to the Perpetual Now. I'm your host, Eason, and let's talk a little bit about Vader. Not that one. Now, what to say about the Polish death thrash institution that has been active since their debut full-length in 1992? Vader has been keeping their career going since that time, going nearly on 30 years with a steady stream of albums. And last year, in 2019, they have released an EP titled Thy Messenger. And this year, 2020, they are going to be releasing a new album titled Solitude and Madness. To herald the arrival of their new album, these old war dogs have just released a music video for the song Into Oblivion, and while they might be old war dogs, they still have a lot of fight in them, as their latest full-length, The Empire, and the EP following it have proven. So, without further ado... Alright, Grupa 13, Vader. Always liked the band logo, by the way. Okay. Love the outfit, digging the boots. Come on, enough with the preamble, just... There we go. Okay. I don't want to do this in the middle of the song, so I'm just gonna ask now, what is it with metal bands and shooting music videos in abandoned warehouses? Like, I swear, 90% of the music videos I see either take place in the woods or in a warehouse. And actually, there was that one video, which band, which song, I don't remember, that took place in the ruins of an abandoned warehouse in the forest, taking the best of both worlds. Like, why is that? Drop me a comment and tell me why you think that is. Now for the song. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. Not only a warehouse, but one lit up by fluorescent lights with smoke generators. Ooh. I love the seamless passage. Oh, it didn't cut. I missed it. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, this is the Vader sound, start to finish. The mixture of death and thrash type riffs meeting in the middle to form this thick-ass mess, the pounding drums that add to the rush and also bring in a real subtle bit of black metal influences, the rather efficient use of twin guitars, because if you're gonna have two guitars, you better try to do something with both of them. You don't have to go full Iron Maiden all the time, but if you're gonna have two guitar players in your band, you better make sure both of them get adequate use, which they certainly do. The little touches of leads that come in the second half of what I think passes for a hook in this rather short song are actually pretty tasteful, even though they follow the main riff almost exactly. I like it when bands do that, and panning it to hard left was actually a pretty good idea, because then it doesn't distract from the music when it comes in and or overshadows it, but sort of forms this little sinister presence in the back. The fact that the various sections of the song are linked together seamlessly and without having any regard for stopping in between them is actually another thing that I love about this song. All too often in metal songs, you hear the bands going at full tilt but unable to transition, or just choosing not to the next passage that they have written without actually stopping somewhere. All too often, metal bands tend to just stop what they're doing in order to transition into the next passage, but it works less as a transition and more of an abrupt introduction. What Vader does in this song, just smoothly moving from one to the next, actually works way better. And managing to squeeze not one, but two actual lead sections, one being an unrestrained chaos solo, into a song that's 2 minutes and 54 seconds long. Are you kidding me? One thing I've always loved about Vader was the use of vocals. These aren't just your standard death growls and or the more black metal adjacent shrieks. There's an undertone of hissing under every utterance, which I think benefits the vocals, and their unique timbre makes the music complete. The restrained, rather forceful delivery of the vocals fits with the overall instrumentation very well, in that this song doesn't try to push itself into high tempo. It is perfectly comfortable remaining in the upper mids and making the most of where it's at. As a result, it delivers force and ferocity by sacrificing a little bit of speed, but this is not something that I'm stating as a negative. By sacrificing just a little bit of speed, the band is able to deliver something that is far sturdier than going insane on the BPM count. As a result, if there was any time to be excited as a Vader fan, I think it's now, because the band looks to be gearing up to deliver us yet another powerful slab of death metal. That is not to say that if you're not a fan of Vader, you're not going to be able to enjoy their new output. Far from it. I think it's a good time to get started, especially with a new album on the horizon and a hot fire single like this having just dropped. So for all of you out there who have listened to this song and might be anticipating the album, why don't you drop me a line and tell me what you think? Give me your projections. What do you think they're going to do? How good do you think it's going to be? Until then though, fuck COVID-19. This is Eason. Peace out.
Stay safe, stay sane. And if you like my content, please subscribe. I said now.